Hey folks, just doing another Minecraft video. As you can see, starting up Minecraft again on the 360. Another thing I should note is I do have a new microphone, so hopefully that means better sound quality, but we'll see when we see, I guess. Minecraft has been updated. Oops. Well, you just saw my Xbox Live username. Minecraft has been updated again on Xbox. Welcome back. You may have noticed that your Minecraft has been updated. I may have not noticed, should I say. There's lots of new features for you and your friends to play, so here are a few highlights, have a read, and then go have fun. New mobs, so we got mushrooms, a new type of cow that will be in the mushroom biomes, which are also just added. Villages have been added, or testificates, which I still prefer to call them. Snow golems, which you create using 2 snow blocks and a pumpkin on top. And in the nether, we also have now blazes and magma cubes. Brewing stands allows us to brew potions, which I still find rather useless for the most part. There are a lot of good potions like healing and fast regeneration, and then of course splash potions to do damage. Really the only potion I ever find slightly useful we'll actually see in this tutorial that I'm about to do. Enchantment tables, which is one of the things that I do want to point out. On the PC version, we had experience points for a long time, or at least it felt like a long time, before we had a use for them, which is enchantment tables. And from what I can see, the enchantment tables we've got in this, actually the full deal that they are on the PC version at current time. As you may know, the enchantment tables have gone through a lot of different experimentation to see what to do with them. I think for the most part it's not just in, how they were at the start, but at least very close to how they are now, if not exactly how they are now. Also notice experience points originally were only dropped by mobs, but it does say mining certain block types, breeding animals, fishing and smelting ores will give us experience points, which again was only added reasonably recently. We can now breed animals by giving wheat to sheep, cow, mushrooms, which are cows anyway, wheat seeds to a chicken, or meat to a wolf. And then they will mate if you give it to each animal, or 2 animals have whatever, and then you get a baby animal. New items, blaze rods, gas tiers, a lot of stuff that you see there. For the most part, it's largely brewing stuff, but we also got Eye of Ender, which I know seemingly they've added strongholds as well, and I had an inkling they did have it in the prior update, but they have added silverfish as well, which they didn't mention up here, and I'm not sure if that was in the prior update, because they did have stronghold blocks in the prior update, but I never came across a stronghold block or silverfish, because you can use Eye of Ender to track down a stronghold. Until now, I haven't actually used an Eye of Ender to track down a stronghold yet, see if they're in this, but I have seen silverfish, which we will look at in this tutorial. I think we will, at least. So just that there. But pretty much you see most of the things to do with brewing, though of course it's got the nether bricks, which of course are to do with the nether fort, or the fortresses as it says here, and mushroom biomes where it's got the mycelium blocks, which are really just benefit for growing mushrooms, which isn't a big deal really. A new tutorial level, which is what we're going to see here, and new Easter eggs, which we'll also look at. Again, they've rearranged the positions of the music discs, which is actually going to be quite difficult to find. I have found all 11 of them, or all 12 of them should I say, but 2 of them are in very, very hard to reach places. And it also has the same issue as before. I don't believe switching to creative mode or anything actually affects the chest with the disconnect from generating. However, it does have the issue if you die or restart the map, it will not carry on the counter, which says you've collected 10 of 12, etc, etc. So dying or restarting the map in any way, you will lose that counter. And what skin do we have on at the moment? We've got the one from before. I do want to point out as well that there is the festive skin pack, which has got Santa, Mrs. Claus, Rudolph, normal reindeer, red elf, green elf, snow golem, zombie pudding, or zombie with pudding on his head, a creeper with Christmas Santa hat, skeleton with Santa hat, Steve with Santa hat, Steve with a woolly jumper, Steve with a parka, a deformed snowman, Christmas present, which is just ridiculous looking, Christmas tree, which is not too bad looking, I guess, Christmas pudding, a zombie with a turkey on his head, Red Robin or Robin Redbreast, which is more of a British or European thing. I guess most Americans wouldn't get the reference to Robin Redbreast. Bad Santa, which is just Santa looking very derpy. Gingerbread Man, Gingerbread Woman, Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, which actually looks kind of shitty if you ask me. Marley's Ghost, which of course is again to do with Scrooge. And why not? We'll go Marley's Ghost for a laugh. We'll skip to the main tutorial. So let's this area of the tutorial world is the same, but as you notice, the area behind here is gone, which is unfortunate because I haven't kept the tutorial save of that version, unfortunately. I do have that to the tutorial save of the prior one, which does allow me to keep that world. If anyone knows how to get it, let me know in the comments below, if I can recover it anyway. First disc is the same place as last time. It is there. It's also got an enchanted bow, which we won't take, a jukebox, which we won't bother with, and 20 arrows. And we'll eat that steak. We'll go looking at these areas soon, but we'll quickly go off and find the rest of the discs that are nearby while I stub out the cigarette. First one, closest one, is down here. First time I did this, I didn't actually notice this lever here, so I went across the lava, risking my life and limb, which is not too hard to get. We get another disc in here, which is blocks, and we also get an enchanted helmet. Get rid of that tutorial. Enchanted helmet with respiration free, which of course allows you to breathe underwater for a longer period of time. It is also giving us a tutorial for iron blocks, because I haven't seen them in this game so far. Here we got a room for enchanting. We already know about enchanting. It basically says that, well, what you'd expect. There's a zombie somewhere. I actually think it's just underground or something like that. Could be there. I think it's probably just behind the blocks. What we have here, and sorry for talking so fast, is Bottle of Enchanting, I think it's called. Basically it gives you experience points for each drop. I'm not sure how many experience points it drop from each bottle. I do believe it's slightly random, because I've gotten different experience points amounts from each one. Anyway, here's the enchanting book. It plays, like I said, much the same as the PC version, especially in later editions. What can we get? I'll go for this. We have Knockback 2, so it wasn't too great. However, it's a Diamond Sword with Knockback 2, yay. Actually, I did forget. That zombie's getting annoying. If you notice, there's more diamond stuff in that chest, but we don't really need it. Disc 3, ward, and iron pickaxe with unbreaking. Well, let's see what's behind these. Could have got an axe from the chest, but who cares? pig there. I thought there may have been some skeletrons and zombietrons behind it, but no. And here's a brewing room. We won't learn more about potions for now. However, we will get this glass. You only really need one, so we'll put the rest back. What we need is some liverworts. Just need one of those. Get one redstone and one magma cream. That's all we need for what we're going to brew. Brewing stand seems a bit finicky, if you ask me. You do need to be very close and very on it to actually activate it. For whatever reason, these are here. I guess to get sugar and melons, but there's no glistening melons, so there's no real purpose there. Maybe just decorative. Kind of adds atmosphere to it. I don't know. That's nearly done. So now we've got an awkward potion with no effects. If we add the magma cream, we should get an effect. Let's get the brewing stand, so you can fill up bottles from the brewing stand, or you can even fill it up here. To be honest, I didn't actually know you could do that. For some reason I thought you could only fill them up with brewing stands, with cauldrons. So that is news to me. Not massive news, but first time I've actually noticed it, since I've always had cauldrons next to brewing stands. And again, like I said, I've never really liked potions. They've never added anything massive to it. Got a potion of fire resistance, but it's only a 3-minute lasting one, so I figured we might as well buff it up a bit. Most of the stuff we can just chuck here. Iron pickaxe with unbreaking. If you didn't know, basically means your pickaxe lasts for an eternity. As you see, it's only just gone onto the green bar. Especially if it's the diamond one, I don't think you'll even need another pickaxe in the whole game. Well, you would, but you know what I mean. Now that's buffed it up to 8 minutes, which is more than long enough. Because we need to go, if you couldn't guess, through the lava. And in here is disc 4 with an iron chestplate of fire protection. Fire protection just means fire does significantly less damage rather than fire resistance, which just means the fire does no damage whatsoever. And the pigs escaped. Not back to, and it's nighttime already. That was quick. If we go in here and we flick the switch, we'll hear a lovely tune, and this area opens up, allowing us to go to the Nether, which we'll go to later on. You can go behind that painting to find another sword with Smite 5 and disc 5. And that's all we need for now. From here, we will return later on, however. There's no more discs to be found, at least for now. We'll venture off into the darkness, all alone, cold, float as a ghost through the wilderness, and hit the spider bat to knock back too. Or we could have used Smite, even though I don't think it works on spiders. I think Smite, correct me if I'm wrong, only works against undead, which is skeletrons and zombies. If we go down here, we find another chest, this time with cats, disc 6, and some pretty boots. We'll however put those seeds back in the string back since we don't need them. We'll put the boots on with Fear Falling 4, which if you can't figure out means falling does significantly less damage. Why not? We'll go to sleep for now. And allow dawn to break. A bit disorientated, Okay, go out once we can. And you also notice the bubbles around us. They have added effects, or you to be able to see effects on you. Disc 7 behind the house. And it's Iron Sword of Efficiency, which I think digs faster. Yeah, definitely. I think most items have efficiency traits. This allows you to do it faster. Oh, I think, sorry, should I say shovel and pickaxe and axe, I believe. And again, I could be completely wrong. Anyway, we'll go back up here so I can show you going this route. What we've got over here. If you go this way, I would like to keep running. We have got a farm along with a breeding farm set up for us. So we can look at doing our own farm, which is not new. Does come with a hoe and seeds already there, but we will collect some melons for our journey. Melons really don't heal you up too much, but yeah, why not? And here is stuff for breeding animals. Bones don't, but I guess you have to tame a wolf in order to breed it. I'm not sure, actually never tried to breed a non-wolf, yeah, seems to have to be on the side. So that's why that's there. Oh, we might as well keep that meat. Now if you go over here, we could have breeded those animals. Oh, in fact I guess we should, in order to show you everything that's new. Like I said, it seems that wolves have to be in love with you. Now they've entered love mode. Both entered love mode. And if you see that, a puppy. Ah! Hey. Get out. There we go. A little puppy's born. With chickens, as you see, I mean, they've laid eggs, so chickens aren't as difficult as other animals too. Yeah, fine. Made them all into love mode. And a little baby chick. Well, all you guys are at now. Great. And we'll do the cows and sheep as well. And, look at that big head. Pigs. Same deal, they jump around next to each other, and giant-headed pigoo. And lastly, get in my way. I think that's both of them. And big-headed sheep. Look this way, sheepy. And that's all. Yeah, I'll keep the wheat as well. Got enough food, but you can never be too careful. I imagine... Oh, that's right. You guys can stay here. Protect the grounds. I could show you snow golems, but I really don't know where snow is. And I'm reasonably disoriented to where I'm going. Hold up. Oh, we found it. It was right behind me. Alright, go up here. Up here, another disc 8 this time, and an X of Fortune. I believe Fortune is meant to dump more stuff, but I feel I'm completely wrong because I've never encountered it, so I really don't know what Fortune's meant to do. Perhaps it's meant to give you more XP. I really don't know, because I never tend to enchant things like axes or hoes or shovels for that matter. I very rarely enchant picks as well, even though it's beneficial if you mine a lot to do it, because you can get things like unbreaking or things like that. It can be beneficial, but generally speaking I only enchant armor and weaponry. Actually, I guess we should go this way so I can show the area more. I should actually go get a pumpkin as well, just in case we come across some snow in our journeys. I don't think I've actually found the snow biome in this map yet. Oh look, more pumpkins. We'll leave them there. But we'll take, sorry, more watermelons. But we'll take the pumpkin. That wolf's eyeing up them sheep. But we will go this way. Over here you do see a minecart. As usual, they've got a minecart set up. This time the journey is very short. And we go inside this spooky looking pyramid. If you step on that, it shoots out a sword with looting free. If you can't figure out, looting free would add, actually this is the only chest I think that doesn't have a bonus item in it. And we've got chest 9, disc 9. Put that there. And we might as well chuck that in the chest. Chuck that in the chest. Those in the chest. And go there as well. Rest will keep. Looting means enemies who you kill with that sword will drop more items. The next chest, well, I guess we'll go get the next chest now. I did want to show something else first, but I can't remember which direction it is in. So we will get the chest and say, let's know where that is. It's up here. If you go to where you start off, climb up however you can. I usually go from that direction since you don't need to use any blocks. You just need to place this one block here and you're up. Inside this chest is disc 10, however it's called 11. Oops. And with an enchanted bow of power 5, which I find much better than the chest with, the bow with what do you call it? Flame, or whatever it is. These blocks here, sometimes I've come across, walked past, and it said other blocks had them in, but these ones have silver fission. However, he falls down there and looks like he dropped to his death. And usually they set off more at a time, that time however they didn't. And also this tower here, you see here, from what I can tell it's made entirely out of silverfish blocks. So that's where they've hidden them. However, there's nothing of interest in them. Now, like I said, the next two chests are very difficult to find. I'm actually going to run away from the direction one of them is in for now, because I wanted to show something quickly, if I can find it. Well, it's turning night very quickly as well. However, we're armed and dangerous, so night isn't too much of a problem. Beyond, of course, the issue that we have no torches and we won't really be able to see. have a light up the area that I want to go to. So behind every problem is a salvation. I don't know. Silver lining, I guess. Jump up here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. As the intro said, the little blurb before we started, testificates or villagers have been added. Villagers, should I say, have been added. For whatever reason, they used a tutorial world where that's something I'll point out quickly soon. For whatever reason, they used a tutorial world that's very poorly generated. A lot of these houses, as you can see, blocked off, but there you go. Testificates have been added. Like I said, most of these doors are inaccessible. If you look through the window, there he is. At the moment, they don't have the zombies attacking them, and these guys can't reproduce either, nor do they have the different positions, and that door's awfully a long drop. But that's why I wanted to point out there, just to show that there are indeed villagers or testificates. Another thing I was quickly pointing out, it's actually got the addition added, which I don't know if it was added in previous updates. I may have missed it. It's definitely added in this one, or definitely here in this one. The names of each item as you cycle through them, which has actually only just been added to the PC one very recently. So that's interesting that I think maybe even the most recent update added it. So it's interesting that Xbox got it so soon, considering Xbox's standing with updates. How far behind we are in a lot of regards, in terms of not being able to trade and only recently getting enchantments, and the fact that we've still got a very small world map, as you'll see. Anyway, the next one we'll go for, bugger off. Bye-bye, creeper. Should be able to run from most of these guys. Not having a good job running in this game for some reason. As I said, the next two chests are hard to find. We'll go find the next one now. And also, so as I said, I don't know where any snow biomes are on this map. So I may have to skip showing you snow golems if you were interested in that. I'm sure there's plenty of videos online showing them if you really don't know how to do it, even after I explained it. Basically, you make snow blocks by using 4 snowballs. You need at least 8 snowballs. Make 2 snow blocks. Put one on top of the other, and put jack-o'-lantern, or sorry, just a pumpkin on top of those 2, and ooh, he disappeared. Also, you may have noticed they finally made Enderman a threat. In the prior update, it had the initial Enderman issue when they very first got added on PC. As you may remember, Endermen were no problem at all. They kind of built them up as this big scary mob that would destroy everything and take no prisoners. And when they actually got added, they really tended to be killed in like 2 hits. Even with a wooden sword. No, not really with a wooden sword, but there really were no problem at all. Xbox had that until recently, where Endermen were just, you ran up and said hello and they fell over. Actually, I have gone the wrong way. I'll quickly go and look at the map. Yeah, I did. Basically, the next disc or Easter egg or music disc or music track or whatever you want to call it is at the very top right or northeast of your map, or at least close to, as you'll see when we get there. For reasonably obvious reasons, you'll see once we get there. However, we'll sprint. As you see, still at the same issue as before, where right now we're at the edge of the world. The Xbox version still only has a world size, the size of a map piece, which is unfortunate. It's probably my biggest gripe about the game of the Xbox version. Otherwise, I'm completely content with what they've got on offer for the Xbox version. Of course, they can't have mods and customizable skins, of course. Would be a bit difficult. However, everything else exists relatively well. At least in my opinion. I do see a lot of people complaining about Xbox versions constantly. People who have probably never played it, or probably don't even own an Xbox, completely just going to any video on YouTube that there mentions Xbox, not mine, because nobody watches mine, but anyone that there mentions Xbox version of Minecraft, just PC version's better, PC version's better. Well, of course it's better, it's on PC. However, it doesn't mean this is a piece of shit. It's actually very fun. Again, another disc. Where are we now? Again, looks like they've gone for the same joke, where they put that on a seemingly deserted island. They've also added a pick here with self-touch. Hopefully I will be able to show you what that does with some material if we find it. I did find some last time quite quickly. However, I'm not always so lucky. So we'll swim across back over here. We've only got one more disc to go, and as I did say, it's in Never Never Land. There's a creeper coming, so try to stick reasonably clear. Keep away. I'm surprised it's doing that little damage. Usually, I thought diamond swords would kill in 2 shots. That guy took a lot. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Trying to do a video here. Okay, Silk Touch, if you don't know, if you destroy a block that normally would drop ore or something similar, if you use Silk Touch, it will drop the block itself. As you see here, we've got iron ore and coal ore over there. We can get rid of that gravel, I don't want it. Coal ore over there. So if you for whatever reason, piss off. If you for whatever reason really want to decorate your house using iron ore, or coal ore, or diamond ore, or anything like that, and you don't want to use creative mode, you'll need to pick with Silk Touch to complete that ability, to be actually able to do that. I'm going to quickly browse to see if I can find the snow biome, but like I said, I have never come across one in this map so far. However, the things I do for you guys, the very few of you that watch my videos, I appreciate it, so I will look at least somewhat for a snow biome in order to show you a snow golem. I guess I'm going to be quiet for a while because I'm deeply concentrating. Yeah. It is a lovely desert biome, a somewhat jungle one. Swamp, actually, I believe it should be. That's around swamp-like at the moment. More traditional wood or forest. Is that snow over there? No, it's not. Actually, I did play a bit of this map and explore a bit of it. For some of the part, it's actually not a bad seed. I don't mean that as a pun. I only just noticed that after I said that. There's some areas I've seen, or outcroppings on hills, which I think may even be that mountain over there. They look like they'd be a lot of fun to build on. However, there are a number of pictures. Yeah, I think there might have been the one. Take a quick glance at it. Might not be actually. I did find a hill before that. I thought I'd love to build something on that. However, no, I can't really remember. As you said, it really doesn't seem to be a winter themed. Also, as you notice when I'm falling down, yeah, it might be these areas. Well, there we go, winter biome. We found it. What was I going to say? As you see, when I'm falling down, my hearts aren't dropping at all, thanks to the feather falling boots. Essentially, will protect me from the majority of any kind of fall I can encounter, even from a really long distance. I may lose a few hearts, but really, I can fall from the top of the world without dying wearing these. I am going to need to scrap some of my stuff, so there we go, that's enough. Get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of the iron, who cares. Show you what that does, that bone can go as well. And lastly that, because I really don't care for those. Okay, we'll go here. Again, crafting tutorial, we already know how to craft. If you go here, we can see a snow block. We'll put that there, put that there. Put those there, put that there. This will just have that snowball away. Alright, like that, and like that. We've got a snow golem. They will throw snowballs at creators' enemies, however, for the most part it doesn't do much. They also will drop snow wherever they walk across, so in the area, if you find an area that you want snow on the ground, it's not going to get snow on the ground, you can make a snow golem there and he will fill it up. I'm not sure if it has the same disabilities, I guess you call it, as the PC version, where if it's areas kind of a sunny based biome that they'll die instantly, but they can be built underground anywhere. If I built it out in the open scene, a biome like this, or I think it's a more jungle biome, which haven't been added yet, mind you, they will die instantly. So not all areas can be encompassed by snow. Actually, be really quick. Let's make some sandwiches for the journey home. Yeah. Alright, we'll quickly journey back to the castle, the tutorial castle, which is really not a castle. Or not what I would consider a castle to be. However, it does insist on calling it that. If it did say so in the start, I may have skipped it. If you're watching this for the 12 disc locations, I'm sorry it's taken this long. This is really a long way to go about it. However, I do want to show as much of the new tutorial world as I can, rather than just say, here are the discs, go find them yourself. Just in case people who don't have Xboxes, or you have Xbox but perhaps can't connect to the internet frequently, or have only been able to connect once, or for whatever reason can't download the update. People like that who may be curious to what the update contains. I guess it's not really showing all of the update, because there are other elements, of course, which I cannot really show. As like I said, there may be strongholds. I haven't yet found one. I killed that Enderman, as you saw before, and yet got no Ender Pearl, thus creating an Iron of Ender and helping me find a stronghold. And that seems to be a running theme for me when it comes to killing Endermen. As I said, the last disc is in here. And we're already trapped forever. Okay, the problem with this is the area is extremely hard to find. So what we'll do is exit and save. And we will switch to creative mode and peaceful mode just to... no, we'll keep it on peaceful. We'll keep it on. I guess it's probably on easy or normal for the tutorial, I'm not too sure. Whatever mode the tutorial's set on. I actually think it's normal considering how close the creepers to explode in the tutorial mode. But we'll find out. But yeah, the position of this last chest, or last chest in accordance to how I'm collecting them, is very, very tricky to find. And it seems to be more to do with the world they generated. They kind of may have done this, placed this chest last themselves, and kind of got into a position where it was, they built this world and thought, shit, this is where we're placing the last chest, and this is the situation we're stuck in now. Or maybe they just don't care for us. Who knows? Does appear to be taking a long time to save, however. But yeah, as you'll see, the chest is in a very, very, very awkward position. I did find it myself without using creative mode, but I have seen videos. Yes, I must confess, I'm not the first person to... It is only on easy. I'm not the first person to upload a video of all the position chests. If you use creative mode, the save can now no longer accept achievements. Or it will give you achievements, should I say. But yeah, I'm not the first person to put up this video of finding all chests. However, I did see somebody use creative mode to do it. So I do believe which way was I facing to begin with? This way. So here we go. This is where the last chest is, around this area in the Nether Fortress. So here, Nether Pig. Oh, hello. Nether Fortresses, of course, have Nether Wart. Basically, if you want to ever get into potion making, you'll need to find one of these, which does mean anyone who's got a existing save game for Xbox version of Minecraft, and they want to carry it on, well, you'll need to basically summon stuff in creative mode to have potion materials, because these materials will not exist in your current save. I can't remember where it is exactly in this fortress. And as I've noticed, there's no I haven't seen any blazes or magma cubes either, which is why the only reason why I kept it in easy mode for you, rather than switching to peaceful one. Because I believe things still do attack you in creative mode. Maybe the chest is no longer here. Or maybe I'm just very incapable of finding it. It's definitely not that way. That way, because that's the way I made myself. Not over here, which I believe is meant to be the entrance to the Nether Fortress. Hopefully I wasn't tricked by that video and things still exist in creative mode. But there we go, magma cube. As you see, they exist in there's one on fire. And they do exist in the Nether now. Along with the fortresses, and blazes should exist as well, though we haven't come across them yet. As you see, it's very dark in here. That's making it a bit more of a tricky situation to find said chest. Okay, maybe we're getting closer now. And there it is. We found it. Last disc. As you said, the count gets removed if you die, or and there we go. We also found some blazes with a blaze spawner. Let's go spawner. They contain plants of blast protection, which will help you against these blazes, and ghasts, which are now insisting on attacking. Yeah, that's the location of all 12 discs. Anyway, thanks for watching. Normally I would go set fire to something, but I can't remember where the Nether portal was to get out of here. And really really good luck finding it. I do have a what you call it, flint and steel that would allow me to get back if I could find it, but I really felt like that happening. Like I said, this really seemed to be a poorly generated world, not just for the fact that this was positioned so far away, but it seems the fortress is just positioned in a very peculiar place as well, and has a lot of areas that are dead ends, which I don't believe should be dead ends traditionally. On a more common version of the map. Or there it is. More common version of the map probably wouldn't contain such a weird place fortress slash yeah, I already forgot what I'm saying. So it's with so many dead ends. However, that's my tutorial run of all the positions of all the chests, plus everything that I know of in the tutorial. I guess I could listen to the music discs. However, there's nothing added since last time, and if you really want to quickly hit them, I believe I did play them in my last video, which is still up. So if you really want to hear the tracks, go to that, or go to someone else's video. Wow, you can't set fire to them. Guess a wolf got hungry. But there you go, Minecraft. Beautiful. Thanks for watching, and bye bye for now.